From the moment I entered ACSS, what impressed me the most was the kindness and how nice everyone was. Uh, I knew from that moment it was something that I wanted to be a part of and that I was going to stay in whatever aspect it was that I was going to do. Um, from even outside the door in the parking lot, because I didn't know which way to go. And a young lady was going toward the building, and I asked her, and she wasn't like, who are you? Looked at me how I'm dressed, or anything like that. She was, oh, sure, you can follow me and come right in. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And then walked in. Everybody was so nice, so kind. Can I help you? What is it that you need? Do you need anything to drink? And I was like, okay, this might be a good day after all. And so I went in and sat down, listened to the people who were in charge, entered into a class. The resume part really helped me out a lot. It had me tell me that my resume was too long. Change your resume to meet. These people aren't looking at 15 pages of resume. You have to put your stuff in there, hit important points, and also they taught me how to tweak my resume to specific jobs. So, for instance, if I was going for a warehouse, I would use words like packaging, words like, format, things like that. But then when I would go for IT, I would change those words to installation, to, different words to go with the job that I was applying for. So I applied these things and I went to one of the job fairs. And one of the companies that came was EKG Security. And so I put everything I learned from ACSS together. I did practice interviews, and I sat down. I was nervous, but I sat down. I was confident but nervous, and and got a job. She said that we have these jobs, and then we have. I said, well, my situation. I'm an older gentleman. I have military experience. I've done this before. I need to be a supervisor because all they had was regular jobs. So I said, I need to be a supervisor somewhere. And she said, well, we may have a position for that, but that might not open for another month. And so the pay was really as important as the position because the title I can take with me. I may say, oh, I'm $5 more an hour. I'll take that. No, what was important to me was the title of supervisor. So if I was to leave, I could say I was supervisor. I was supervisor. So that was important to me. I learned that. You guys said, do what is important, what fits you. And so I said, okay, I need to be supervisor. So I waited and I was able to land a supervisor job at the Porsche Experience Center down by the airport. And Porsche is fantastic. And so I came in, and when I interviewed, I'm telling you, ACS has prepared me so well. I sat down. Across from me was the account manager, the security of all Porsche and the whole Eastern everything, the president, and it was four and a person from EKG and human resources. It was like I was sitting down. It was like four people across from me, and they were firing. What would you do in this situation? How would you handle this? What did you do that made a mistake that made you learn from? And I boom, 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 and I handled it and got out. And they said, you got the job. They told me like 2 days later, I got the job.